We have in our literature, in our understanding, Mujizah. There's the concept of Mujizah. This comes from the verb ajaza. And ajaza is to be unable to do something, something that's sort of beyond you, right? And so a Mujizah is a miracle given to the prophets. And the term that's used, if it happens with a person who's not in a prophetic state, is Karamah. So there's a difference between Mujizah and Karamah. Mujizah comes to the prophets, but Karamah can come to somebody else who's not a prophet, but yet Allah blessed them literally to have a miraculous event to take place. For instance, to give you an idea of Karamah, one of the great leaders, the great Khalifas, Umar ibn Khattab radiallahu anhu, when he took over as the leader of the Muslims, the Persian Empire had attacked the Muslims from the eastern side. And it was a major empire with a huge army, and the Muslims had to defend themselves. He sent forward Sa'd ibn Abi Waqqas radiallahu anhu and his forces into Iraq. And when they were in a particular area, the Tigris-Euphrates region, there was a group of the Muslim warriors led by a person named Sariya, radiallahu anhu. And they were moving to carry out a mission. And in front of them was a mountain with a pass. And the enemy were in ambush. So that if the Muslims went through this pass, the enemy would then hail down on them stones and then surround them and defeat them. And Umar ibn Khattab was in Medina, and is reported he was given the khutbah of Jum'ah, and something came up inside of him. Some sort of feeling came up inside of him, and so he shouted, Ya Sariya al-Jabal. Right? And obviously the people in Medina probably looked at him like, you know, something's wrong with him. Because Sariya is 1,000 miles away or so. But he said, and then Sariya reports later that they heard Umar's voice like booming loudspeaker. Today for us, it would be like a loudspeaker saying, Sariya, the mountain. And then when they thought about that, then they reanalyzed the mountain and they were able to strategically move and to defeat the enemies. This is Karamah. They did not have mass communications, and it is something purely a gift from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.